to take a moment to educate those who may be watching at home right now. This plastics ban that's proposed on the fruit and vegetable industry is new. It's not the single-use plastics ban. And what consumers need to know is 2/3 of our fresh produce that we eat and consume in this country is imported from other countries. Well, we have a great area in Leamington where we grow a lot of vegetables in greenhouses, and every year we're seeing more and more production come online as far as greenhouse vegetable production. We are still reliant on most of our food coming as imports from other countries. And for the average person, you don't realize that before that food ever hits your grocery store shelves, it's on a ship coming from somewhere across the world, whether it's South America, whether it's South Africa, some comes from other parts of Africa, and a lot from South America. It sits in containers, refrigerated containers on ships going across the ocean to get to Canada, and then it has to be unloaded at a port and put on a truck, and the trucks have to come from sometimes in the United States and shipped up to Canada, and sometimes in through Montreal or sometimes through BC, but for the most part it comes through the US, and a lot of it comes into Toronto at the Ontario Food Terminal. And in order to keep vegetables and fruit fresh for its journey, which can be weeks on end before it ever sees a grocery store shelf, it needs to be in packaging that will be resilient and will also hold up the quality of the produce. And produce is mostly water. It's just a fact of life. Fruit and vegetables are like water. And I don't know the exact percentage, it's like 90% or so. But if you're trying to ship water in the form of fruits and vegetables and try to keep it fresh to get on the grocery store shelves, it needs to be in something that's durable in order to preserve that freshness and the quality. And the number one consumed product in the world are bananas. And bananas have to be shipped in plastic in order to stop them from ripening en route so that we can ripen them once they get into the country. And if this new plastics ban goes ahead, we won't see bananas on the shelves anymore. In fact, the US has said already, and some of the suppliers have said that if the plastics ban on produce goes forth in Canada, we won't be seeing things on the shelves like bagged salads, all the pre-made things, the pre-cut veggies, pre-cut fruit. You're not going to see your berries in the clamshells, grapes come in bags, potatoes come in some plastic bags, and it's there for a reason, to keep it fresh so that it can stay in your home so you have time to consume it before it goes bad. And if this ban goes through, we're going to see huge amounts of food waste, huge, which is going to increase greenhouse gas emissions. We're going to see up to 50% food waste. And the greenhouse gases will double, actually, the emissions from food waste. This will have a catastrophic impact on our food security in this country. So not just talking about the affordability for Canadians, but we're talking food security now because of the NDP Liberal government's own policies that are creating this scenario.